Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This is going to be a relatively short video about the war chests. And this is going to show you the war chests essentially replace the cards for some reason. I don't know. It beats the heck out of me. But that's their deal. So these are the war chests. One of the things that was very interesting was the daily free war chest of minor items. That was an awesome idea. I ended up getting 3 golden consumables. That was great for free. It's like 30,000 silver. You know, nice of them to give us that. So basically you had 3 different war chests. You have the private, which is like a blue card. You have the sergeant, which is like a black card. And you have a 5-star box, which is like a red card. And I actually went to the website and saw the outlay of prizes, and we'll get to that here momentarily. We had an update, a small one that came about a little bit later this morning, and that's probably what that was. So, because it was on the old cards, and then it switched to war chests with the new prizes available in those chests. You know, low, medium, and high. I liked it red, black, and blue, but you know, whatever. So anyway, all the prices are exactly the same. The blue cards were $1.49. Private war chest, same price. The black cards were $2.99. And you can see that here. That's the Sergeant war chest, $2.99. The red cards were $4.99. Well, you can see that here. The General war chest, $4.99. Okay. So that covers the basic stuff there. Now let's go look and see what's available. So here we are at the war chests. I'm not going to read all this. Doesn't really matter. It tells you right there. Confidential card, private. Classified card, sergeant. Top secret, general. Okay. I mean, they look cool, fine. I don't know. Now, maybe there's an animation change for this. I don't know. I have never, gotten a war chest. So anyway, that's your war chest. Now we're going to look at the outlay of prizes. 15 different possible tanks available to win. Go through these. BT-7 artillery, tier 3. Panzerkampfwagen, T-15, tier 3. Großtraktorkrupp, tier 3. BTSV, tier 3. Panzerkampfwagen S-35, that is the German version, tier 3. This is the M4A2E4 Sherman, tier 4. M4 improved. I think that is a tier 5. It is. Captured KV-1, this would be the white one. This is a tier 5. Fighting Girlfriend, T-34, tier 5. The Hidden Stug, 3. That's a tier 5. T-34 Shielded, tier 5. Su-100Y, tier 6 tank destroyer. Panther M10, I swear that's a tier 7. AMX Chaffee is a light tank, that is a tier 7. Autoloader. And that is a Polish CS-52 LIS. I believe this is tier 8. So they go from lowest to highest value in general. The low one will be about BT-7 artillery, I think, is 850 gold. And the CIS, that one's around 70, 6,600, something like that. 6,700. Okay. Not quite as high as I had it, but okay. So that covers the private war chest. Let's go look at the sergeants. Now, a lot of those are doubled and will appear in more than one list. The Sherman was in the first list. Captured KV-1 first list. Stug 3 first list. SU-100 first list. Panther M10 first list. M4 improved first. AMX Chaffee first. Now, I think that's a tier 8. IS-2M. Panhard EBR 75 tier 8. Dreadnought KV-2 probably tier 8. T-41E1 tier 8, one of the best light tanks, period. There's a CS-52 LIS, that's another from the first list. Super Hellcat tier 7 tank destroyer, very good. That one has the girl on the front of it. VK-4503, I believe that's a tier 8. And the GSOR is a tier 8 tank destroyer. So let's click on this guy and get to the big boys. Okie dokie. So this is the top dog list, essentially. So you have the tier 7 Super Hellcat from the second list. Panther M10 is in all three lists. IS-2M from the second list. Panhard EBR from the second list. Very fun tank. Dreadnought KV-2 from the second list. Again, T-41E1 from the second list. Now, this one is awesome because this is a 10-shot autoloader. It's really wicked. And there's the CS-52. That's in all three lists. Very interesting. T-26E3, otherwise known as the Eagle 7. That is a tier 7 medium tank. Very good. VK-45 from the second list. T-28 Concept. American Tank Destroyer tier 8, if I remember correctly. AMX Chaffee from the... Actually, it's on all three lists, right? IS-2, from the second list, tier 8. T-100. T-100, that one is probably the Cold War tank. It is. This is the Cold War tank destroyer. That tank destroyer has a gun so big it looks like it would blow up the planet Alderaan. Polish TV. No, that's a Czechoslovakian. SHPTK TVP 100. I think it's a tier 8. Caliban tier 8 British. Volk T-44 100 Russian. FV-214 Conqueror. That is a British. Jeez, I don't remember. That might be... Yes, that's Cold War. So that's a second Cold War tank. 11,000 gold for that dude. Panzerknacker Auto. Tier 8. And Orthrus KB4 KTTS, another tier 8. So these are the prizes that are available in each one. So what happens if you get, and this is the key, this is the secret, if you get one of the prizes that you already have, they will give you the full value in gold credited to your account. You still get to keep the 150 gold and the silver and the garage slot. But the tank you don't get because you already have it. You can only have one of those. So that's why it's good to know what you have in these tanks, because For example, if you had 5 of these tanks here from the private chest, and say you had 8 of these tanks from the sergeant's chest, well, your percentage chances of getting a refund would be higher here. Now, the other thing to consider is, what is it you don't have from each list? And is there something like super awesome? Like, there's a lot of really good tanks here. T-41E1, Super Hellcat, the G-SOR, the VK-45, the AMX Chaffee, M4 Improved. These are all really good tanks. The Panhard EBR is another really good Tier 8 light tank. So there's a lot of great stuff in these, and it'll vary from person to person. So whatever is the most interesting to you, and then you also should consider, what is it? Well, what if I get one that I wasn't necessarily interested in? You know, is there something you're really opposed to getting, for example? The general prizes are higher level in general, no pun intended, and more valuable. So that's why they're more expensive. If you've never done this before, I suggest sticking with private. If you haven't seen the video I made for Hayden's cards, which is the same thing as the private, check that one out. That will give you a great breakdown of how these things work and just what kind of actual luck is available. So, pretty basic stuff. A lot of fun to be had. It is gambling, so make sure you're aware of this. So, do your long hauls. When you do your long hauls, you're going to get these war chests. It'll give you another free preview into what's available. So, you can get 2 long hauls a week. This is why we do 2 long hauls. And I have another video coming up soon after this one about the contract for the Thresher, which is a terrific long haul generating tank. So keep your eyes open for that one. Basically, this one is over. We've covered everything you need to see. So get on those long hauls, kick that butt, check in your seasons tab, more challenges to get the information. Scroll down, it's close to the top. So I hope you like this video. Maybe you learned something that will help you out. Please leave a like for it. That would help spread the word. Please tell your friends, because that'll help them, and it'll also give them a chance to like and or subscribe. That would be super helpful. So I got more videos to go, especially that Thresher. It's going to be a butt kicker. So I'll see you guys in that one very soon. And thanks again for watching.